What's going on, guys? It's Reese with the Up North Fishing Team, and today we're doing a video on grass fishing. You know, grass pitching, putting a heavy weight into heavy grass, and trying to pull out big fish. And I feel like this is one of a lot of people's favorite techniques, and a lot of people are trying to get into the power fishing field, and you know, heavy cover fishing that's becoming a big deal right now in bass fishing. So I'm going to be going over that today. And also, I'm going to be starting to add this vlog feel to videos, I think. People like Andrew Flair and Noah Pescatelli from Kicking Their Bass TV, check those channels out. They're really succeeding right now with the vlog feel in their videos. So I'm going to start trying to add that. If you guys have any tips, you know, how to improve that, how to make that better with the vlog feel of the videos, just message me or put this in the comments and I will check it out and I'll try to improve this so it's as good as possible. But I just feel like with the vlog style videos, you get more of a genuine feel rather than me just sitting really professionally and just going straight through something. I kind of want you to you know, understand how we are a little bit, you know what I mean? It gives you kind of a little bit of a look into life and how I am on a daily basis. So we're gonna get into this video, and it's one of a lot of people's favorite techniques, like I said, so that's why I'm making this video. Plus, it is terrible outside today in North Dakota. It's not very great. Just sitting inside today, working on some fishing stuff, sending out some letters to some companies for some business stuff for the channel, and then watching some college baseball. It's college baseball time, and I'm not playing baseball this year, so that is unfortunate. So at least I can watch it, right? So we're gonna get into this video, and I want to start out by saying this is a really simple video for me, and a lot of people are going to try to complicate this as much as possible, and this is not a complicating subject. When you're putting something in grass, those fish usually, if it's a big lake, you know, like if you're on Lake Okeechobee, obviously a lot of those bass have seen lures. You know, a lot of that lake is heavily fished. It's one of the best grass fishing lakes in the country. But if you're on a smaller lake, you know, especially, there's not going to be a lot of pressure in that grass, and the fish are going to be a lot more aggressive when something falls in there. So I feel like it isn't very, what do you call it? It's just not complicated at all. On a heavier pressured lake, you might make it a little bit more complicated, but it's really simple for me, and this technique is working out really well for me so far this year. I was doing a little bit of grass flipping and pitching, you could say. Most of the time I was casting into the grass the last video because we weren't close enough for the grass to for me to get a solid pitch in there. But it's the same technique. And also, if you guys, you know, have problems with that, if you're fishing with somebody else and you're just not getting close enough to the weeds to put your lure into the grass or pitch it in, cast it in there. It's the same type of thing. Obviously, you don't have as much field because there's a lot of line out, but it's just as effective. And I'm going to get started on this video. So the first style lure I like is a beaver. And obviously, you know, this is tried and true. Probably the most common and best flipping and pitching bait on the market right now. And that is, like I said, the beaver style baits. I've got the Zoom Z-Hogs, but my favorite is the Big Bite Baits Yo Mamas. These ones are just repackaged. They are the same bait, but there's just 20 of them in here, so I picked up this one. And this is probably my favorite by far. Whoops. Is this excuse me, not Yum. Big Bite Baits Yo Mama. I'm confused with the new Yum. I think it's called Bad Mama. It's that new flipping and pitching bait by Yum. That looks cool. I'm going to check that out too. But this is the Big Bite Baits Yo Mama. And this one's in the watermelon red color, probably my favorite all-around color for just about any plastic, but especially any grass fishing plastic. It shows up really well with that red flake, and it's not too bold, you know what I mean? But obviously, you know, the beaver, it's, like I said, it's tried and true. It goes through cover really well, and it catches a lot of big fish in the grass. So the Big Bite Baits, Yo Mama, or the Zoom Z-Hog, you can't go wrong with when you're putting it into grass. Any time of the year, really. You know, a lot of people believe that that fish aren't always in the grass, and a lot of the time there's little fish in the grass, especially post-spawn, when it's like ledge season, when they go out deep after the spawn. But there will always be a population of fish in the grass. If you have heavy grass cover in your lake, there will always be a population of bass in that grass. I almost guarantee it. And so pretty much any time of the year this will succeed for you. This beaver style bait. I'll also throw the Reaction Innovations Smallie Beaver or the Sweet Beaver. I just like the Smallie Beaver. Gives off a little bit smaller presentation, which I am a little bit more comfortable with. And then the second and last bait that I use for this is the Lizard. And this is especially good in the spring. Everybody knows it. And it's an old bait. You know, it's been around for a long time. This one's ripped up. But everybody knows that lizards catch fish. Obviously, they don't represent a lizard. It's more of a salamander. But they catch fish, and especially, you know, or creature baits in general do. And I did catch one on this specific lure in the last video, the chatterbait video. Cullen had the camera, and he was just slamming them on the chatterbait. But I did catch a fish on here, on the lizard. I put it in the some of the thicker dead grass. Also, one thing about that, fish do like dead grass too. You know, it doesn't have to be perfectly green for them to be in there. The grass was totally dead, but it was still overgrown and still in there, and I put my lure in there plenty of times. We were pulling fish out of the dead grass, so they do like being in the dead grass too. But like I said, just a great lure in general is the Lizard, or I'll use this color. This is called Bullfrog. It's got the brown on top and like the light green on the bottom. Not quite a chartreuse, which I like. It's not too bright, but it's bright enough and it's solid enough that in, you know, solid, dark, murky water, you will, you know, the fish will get a good look at this bait. Also, for a sunnier, more clear water lake, I use this one most of the time. This is sprayed grass, or I'll go to like a watermelon candy. But just in general, like a Lizard in the spring is kind of the key for me. But all around, if you were to throw one bait, or if I were to throw one bait all year, I would go with the beaver style bait, the Big Bite Baits, Yo Mama. Big Bite Baits is getting mad at me. Just kidding, they're not watching this video. They're rolling in cash. But yeah, the beaver bait, year round, tried and true, and a lot of people confirm this, I'm sure you already know, but year round the beaver bait is the best grass fishing bait on the market. So that's going to kind of conclude this video. You know, like I said, I wanted to put something out there, and I wanted to try out this vlog feel, and so I figured I'd kind of touch on something that really pertains to this time of year and to the bass fishing world in general right now. It's a really popular technique, and it's just growing. Everybody likes heavy cover punching, flipping, and pitching, and such. So, whoa, shaky. So basically, yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. The house is kind of messy. We're getting ready to move to Oregon. If you didn't see the update video, we are moving to Oregon this week. We're heading out there and getting a lot of bass fishing done this year out there when we get out there. So I hope that's exciting for you guys, that there's going to be a lot more bass fishing videos. And yeah, I'm excited about this vlog feel, and I'm excited about the channel for 2015. So if you enjoyed, please drop a like. It's right down there. It takes one click, it takes 1 second, and it helps us out a lot. Other than that, I'm out, so I hope you guys do great. Hope you guys are having fun on the water, and we'll catch you next time.